professional on the day of the match, and they have a job to do. It is the players who also have to understand that there are rules that governs the game. Like for instance, yesterday when this guy played that penalty and hit a second leg. Couple of years ago, when Thierry Henry and Robbie Perez tried to do something against David James by passing the ball, they changed the rule that anybody where they play penalty, you cannot make two touch on the ball. So that rule has stood for a very long time now, and you know, so some people off the game were complaining that Robin, Man City this, Man City that. But if you notice, the Leicester players no complain because they know the rules.
It even happened. Antoine Griezmann scored from the penalty spot like that, and the referee missed it.
So now just waiting to happen.
Okay, let's of course quickly go to China, where games have kicked off. 6 minutes have been played. Jiangsu Suning are taking on Shandong Luneng. It is goalless after 7 minutes. You can make that 8 minutes. Tianjin Teda have taken to the field. They are playing at home against Shanghai SIPG, and one man is there. Brown Aide Ideye is there in the colors of Tianjin Teda. No John Obi Mikel for Tianjin Teda. He's still recuperating. Earlier on in China, Changchunga Yatai lost at home to Guangzhou Evergrande. Ojon Jude Igalo played 90 minutes for Changchunga Yatai. Let's quickly go back to the English Premier League, where I can tell you that Hull City are hoping for a miracle. 42 minutes played. Crystal Palace also fighting for their lives. They lead Hull City. Courtesy goals.
Which life?
Courtesy goals from Christian Benteke.
You know why you play Super Mario and you want pass that water we dragon and fire day and you got only one life. You know, say you just a play to die so that you restart again.
Okay, Changchunga,
Crystal
Palace, and of course they had goals courtesy Christian Benteke and Wilfred Zaha. 2-0 is the scoreline. 43 minutes played at Selhurst Park. Let's quickly go to the San Siro, where of course Inter Milan, Internazionale are hosting Sassuolo. And guess what, the scoreline has changed. It is now 2-0. Sassuolo, they beat Inter.
Why do you come in and sack the coach now?
I don't know.
They're not Sassuolo beat them for inside San Siro.
Yes,
they beat them. Second half,
they're beating them.
No miracle is happening here today.
Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Of course, Inter are currently 8 on the standings in the Serie A. Sassuolo are 12th and they lead away from home. Tell you, Sassuolo. Let's quickly go to your post and your messages. We asked a question and you have answered. Let's join Olopa Day. Super Temi Topwe says we can even count how many are eligible for the race. They are not up to 10. The continent lacks players with impact. Moses is the sole winner. If we are to
for Ballon d'Or, are they up to 3?
Okay.
If you want to blame Africa for the whole world for Ballon d'Or, are they up to 3 players in the race?
Okay, this one says Moses is the sole winner, and then you can now talk about Aubameyang and Mane. No other person is there.
Moses not even win Africa Ballon d'Or.
Shola is here. Shola, your name is Shola Familugba. Says if care is not taken, Moses' wings back position will turn to hurt him. Now Moses hardly scores a goal again. The likes of Ndidi, Matic, and others are doing well. Answer the simple question. Damilola Alao says he hasn't done enough. No, he hasn't done enough. And if that was the case, then every Chelsea player will be nominated in their various countries and continents as player of the year. Okay, simply winning a trophy isn't enough. Isn't even in Chelsea's top 10 performance this season. Okay, Damilola Adesulore says he has done well, but Anthony Nwakeme has done better, and I think he's ahead of Victor because he has been named the player of the season. Anthony Nwakeme will win African Football of the Year.
No, you're not going to win them, but that argument that guy is bringing makes sense.
Okay,
if you can be player of the season in the whole of Israeli league, and then you other means is the player of the season for his club, at least that's a recognition. Victor Moses never feel win Stamford Bridge Street player of the season for Stamford Bridge Street
there's no
East Wing.
There's no such award.
West London player of the season.
There's no such award.
No, let's create it. West London player of the season or Edo State player of the season. Not be Edo boy. Edo State player of the season. Never win and finish. Your African footballer for what?
Okay.
If today now most say Nigeria to say we get Nigeria better Nigeria Sports Award now. Nigeria Sports Award.
We'll give him.
Indeed, go win am ahead of him.
Why?
Wilfred Ndidi or that guy for Upen. Onyekuru. Second Ebony player of the year. Second.
Do you know that Kayode Olanrewaju leads the goal scorers chart? Nigerian players.
So all those ones that you never mentioned that you got one person they create attachment for inside plane, you say enter first class.
Elegbete is not that bad.
Person wey enter attachment for plane because you go easy self because see the curtain blow open small from first class compartment, business class compartment. You say look, if you see inside the first class, no.
Okay. Raji Kade promises, with the FA Cup and the EPL, why not? Even without scoring goals, to me, Mane is out. Aubameyang without a cup, and says.
No, when it be Nigerian player now, I won't give all those statistics.
Okay. Flame Bill says yes. Victor Moses had a great season for Chelsea, but Aubameyang is ahead of him. Coca Johnson says yes, he has done enough to win West Africa's best.
West Africa.
He said West Africa's best, but not Africa's best.
I like
Aubameyang and Mane tear past Moses. Funny enough, okay, Aubameyang is from Gabon. Gabon is Central Africa. Mane is from Senegal.
He's West Africa.
He's West Africa. So he can't even win.
He not even West Africa best.
By your arguments, you know, go okay. Let's of course continue. Oshikoya. Crown Lake case, Samuel says he has done enough to be in the top 3 for the award behind the likes of Aubameyang and Mane. I have.
He's not gonna make top 3.
Why not gonna make top 3?
Say the top 3 now. Aubameyang, Mane, and Mahrez. Now the top 3 with that.
Okay. Samson Andreas says he hasn't done enough and he hasn't done better than Sadio Mane of Liverpool or Aubameyang. He can't even win it for now.
Wow.
I have Osita Olodigwe says emphatically yes. Who is the African player who has done more than Victor Moses this season? Ekere Okechukwu says for me, he's on he's on point this season, so he deserves to be the next African Footballer of the Year. He will win it in 20. He will win at the next edition. Felio Felix Yahaya says, I know there are other players behind him, but not ahead of him. Victor Moses all the way. Prince, your name is Prince Successor says this award will depend on how many goals or assists made, and that will determine how he will win it. Chimo B Chinaka says Patrick says Aubameyang and Sadio Mane are the players that will win it. Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. We're still taking your post, we're still taking your tweets, and we're taking your messages. KBO Henry Abijoro says Anthony and Esse, no need. Victor never reach. He can be nominated, but he will not win him. Oh boy, now God. That's coming from, of course, KBO Henry Abijoro. Let's join Uche Jegbe Fume. Says presently no African player is ahead of Victor Moses. Sunday Chisholm says at this time last year I never knew they had a football league in China, but today they are getting free publicity. Okay, Oriel says Victor Moses had a fabulous season, but he doesn't deserve to be crowned Africa's best. Your analysis is on point, the Elegbete one. I have Fiona says he's done well in my opinion, and is the award made of only goal scorers?
You know, sir, Victor Moses is there. He might not even enter the African team of the season. Yes, because when you start picking the team of the season, don't be deceived. Africa will not select his team and play a 3-4-3 or a 3-5-2. So when they pick that team that plays a 4-4-2, that guy is wingless. They're not a winger.
He go play right back. Yes.
Right back.
What's the difference between right back and wing back?
I don't know.
Okay. Fiona says he's done well in my opinion. It is the award made for only goal scorers, asking Elegbete. Other players should also be recognized.
Mahrez is not a goal scorer now. He won it last season.
Okay, Chimobi Victor says for me, Victor Moses has done enough for Chelsea, but I'll still rate Mane ahead of him anytime, any day. I have this one. Your name is Oye. He deserves the award. Under the new manager, a new role in the team, and he was so perfect. The same thing happened to Mikel, and what happened? Wait, let me take it again. He deserves it. Under a new manager, a new role in the team, and he was so
Why are you
perfect.
making a new role look like he went to Playboy in the moon?
Okay, they said the same thing happened to Mikel, and what happened? Mikel did not win it now.
Did he win it?
Okay, Sports Radio. Okay, who has impacted more, Mikel or Moses? Anytime Chelsea has gone on to win a title, who has impacted more?
Well, you could say Moses, because all of the titles where Mikel win for Chelsea, you remove Chelsea, Mikel completely, and still win the title. But you know, it's the same kind of argument that I have against Eden Hazard. Now I get against Victor Moses. As I did so, Eden Hazard would not figure.
We are coming to.
Okay, let's wait for Hazard. The same argument I have against him. You see, some players just play all those rah football.
What is rah football?
As in busy doing nothing. You understand? Now, busy doing nothing. Not play ball. They make it go sit down. See, Victor Moses on the own made some impact in the first. After the Arsenal 3-0 that place they went 13 games without a loss. Victor Moses made the impact, but then later it began to drop, and then that place where he took his medical certificate to the Super Eagles camp and came back, he disappeared from the team completely. There was no impact again. It was just a squad member just making up the number, unlike N'Golo Kante, for instance, where whether I score goal, only Manchester United score against. Whether I score or no score, you could see him there. He was covering the whole field. You know, that's an impact player. But even as powerful as his performance, N'Golo Kante will not get mentioned in the European Footballer of the Year, in the Ballon d'Or. So when it comes to the African award, Sadio Mane, when he plays, it doesn't say Sadio Mane no injure. Nobody, all this talk of Arsenal will make top for not even coming to the discourse. Now because Mane injure, now we even get the boldness to say, now you talk about say, as I'm not gonna give miss call to Bilic. If I not get a phone number. By now, the phone number for no day, Southampton for no win that match. Therefore, beat Southampton. All of this discuss for no end. That's how powerful the impact of Mane be. Victor Moses, if we take Victor Moses away from this Chelsea team, this team for win the title. They go say when another look more can I not go change the follow. Native doctor go say one follow neck. Now look more can I come on Victor Moses on that team.
Are you serious?
Yes, a serious like heart attack. They go win the title. Sure.
Okay.
See, we talk of Victor Moses. Pedro, will he win the Spanish player of the season? Pedro, do you know the impact? If to say Pedro and Nigerian player, you know the all of them to say Pedro now go be footballer of the year. What footballer of the year?
Okay.
The thing is, Nigerians rate Nigerian players the way they rate the way Arsenal fans rate Arsenal player. Only Arsenal player will tell you Kokolin is the world best defender.
Raise your top 5 Chelsea players.
Top 5 Chelsea players. Number 1, N'Golo Kante. Number 2, Thibaut Courtois.
Okay.
Then I have Diego Costa.
3.
Mattered most when you need him.
Okay.
Then I bring in Eden Hazard. And then Matic.
What about David Luiz?
I try. I'm saying I try, but I find the guy go.
Top 5. Continue.
Then David Luiz.
6.
And then what's that guy again? Fabregas. And then they play, but every time he plays something. Then Pedro. Then Victor Moses in number 9.
What about Alonso?
Alonso in number 10. That guy is I'm not going to rate him.
I'm not going to talk anything. Sports Radio 88.9 FM. They're not serious.
I'm wicked, I mean.
Okay, Henry.
You want set trap on me? Why am I going to come Victor Moses for top 3? I be Mugu now.
KBO, Henry. Says,
that's Chelsea fan.
He say essay. Hazard no sabi player be.
He sabi before.
He say God go deliver you.
He don't deliver me since when my mama born me.
Your mouth go save you. Moses no good abi. I go catch you. That's coming from KBO.
They say I go boy base. I go cook or go soup.
Okay. Akabugo. Okay. Akabuogu.
Victor Moses guy wing. Which wing they play?
Sorry, I scatter your name.
Akabuogu.
Okay. He say he hasn't done enough. He hasn't done barely enough. He just won the league. Sports Radio 88.9 FM. I have Chimobi Victor, who says, with or without Victor Moses in that Chelsea team, they surely would have still won the EPL, and they would have won it.
It's like telling me that Juan Cuadrado, if he was an African, would win African Ball of the Year. Because I said to Victor Moses, they do. Now Juan Cuadrado they do for Juventus. They're in the finals of the Champions League.
Okay, DK says, good afternoon to you guys. Happy and a lovely Sunday to you. Victor Moses will not win the African Best Player Award. He said, who Moses help? I have this one. Your name is Odun Tutu. Says the first match Victor Moses missed due to injury. Chelsea lost the game.
He also played in the game that they beat them.
Okay. Ikoko Eugene says Moses has done well, but he's not there yet. Hashtag Footballliveng. Sunday Chisom says, even though I am a Chelsea fan, but honestly, Victor Moses has not really done anything special this season.
Hold on, honest now. When Mahrez win last season, you know, say, come on, Mahrez for that team. Vardy no go score the goals we score. Leicester no go win the title. Can you say the same thing of Victor Moses? I saw the African Footballer of the Year even cheap.
Okay, Toby Bangboshe Goshen says Moses should have been tipped he should be tipped for it, but his form reduced. Okay, in a way, Marcos from. Okay, say that of Marcos Alonso advanced. Ifeanyi Salgado says Moses has done well for himself, but that's where it starts and ends. Africa's best player is very far from that, abeg. Abidemi Adetumbi says if you buy 3 bottles of Odeku for Nigerian referee, you are sure to winning your home matches. Okay. I have Chimobi Victor who says we should put sentiment aside. Mane is still far ahead of Victor Moses because we shouldn't be biased in our comments. I have Combat News Watch says the only time. Okay. The only time late Sunday Bada is mentioned by Nigerians is during his remembrance. Okay, Sports Radio 88.9 Bila FM. Ishola Kudu says.
How many times you mention them? Apart from that time. Let's start with you.
This one goes for
Nabi.
Ghanaian. Ishola Kudu says Nabi Keita, and this one very good player for RB Leipzig.
Nabi Keita is another good player.
He said Nabi Keita of RB Leipzig. Don't know his country, but then he says and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang of Gabon are of course very, very good players, and he says that they are ahead of Victor Moses. Abidemi Adetumbi says Chigozie Agbim should be the African Footballer of the Year. He considered more goals than any. Okay, what are you talking about? Ikoko Eugene says Crystal Palace should have mercy on Hull City. Why should
Nabi Keita is from Guinea Conakry.
Let's say what should be their gain if Hull is relegated? Okay, Fish Baba One says Elegbete forget it. Victor Moses is the best player in Africa.
In short, right now Victor Moses is able to come up for the top 4 because Nabi Keita don't enter the list.
Okay. Nemeka Ogu says even Mohamed Salah is ahead of.
Oh, another good player for Roma.
Okay.
Another very good player for Roma.
Adekunle Adelaja, who Roma help? Adekunle Adelaja
says
Victor Moses cannot win the award. Though. He has not done enough. Chimobi Victor says, forget it. Victor Moses can win the best player in Africa. I will still pick. Okay, cannot win. I'll still pick Mane ahead of him. I have Paragon Master says, Inter is dead and buried. Tubigbele Temitokwe says, Elegbete has finished Moses. Let Chelsea fans catch you. Your body could tell you.
Moses go there party for. They do party for national stadium. I will go there today.
They say Moses is not that bad. Elegbete. Okay.
It's a high play ball. Okay. You sit down, run any they look one corner like Paisikidia.
He said, Tony, tell Elegbete one that Victor Moses can still win it by 2020. He still has time for him.
He has time on his side.
It, if he maintains his form and class. Okay, Sports Radio 88.9 Bila FM. Okay, this one says, let's say Victor never reach. He can't be nominated to win him. Oh boy, he said, now can I God? Sports Radio 88.9 Bila FM, still taking your post and your messages. Omilola Adedeji says he has done well for himself, but people, they forget Mohamed Salah. I am Chris says, even if, okay.
This is when you laugh, so they're not throw bomb there.
Oh, but I don't understand all this kind of thing now. Okay, let me just
wounded lion. Let me just pursue Moses. He no fit run, catch African best.
Let me just edit it. Let me edit those things.
I like that thing.
I am Chris.
No, you can mention it now.
Okay, no, I want to mention it.
But you can mention the third one.
No, I'll mention the third one. Okay, I'm going to
just use terrorists.
Okay. He said, okay, let me use terrorists. He said, okay, if terrorists and then a wounded lion is pursuing Victor Moses, you know, go feel run rich. Africa best footballer. Okay, that's coming from I am Chris.
You remember that boy, Bertrand Traore of Ayas?
Yes.
Is he an African player?
Yes.
But Victor Moses is led. In short, the more they remember name, the more Victor Moses they fall. He goes to come over the top 10.
He's a Chelsea player on loan to Ajax.
But it's an African player. Yes. But it's an African player.
From Burkina Faso.
If I slap Victor Moses, if he grandma go feel the pain. If I slap him.
That boy is on the verge of doing the double.
If I mention Victor Moses' name again.
Okay.
In short, before the show will finish now, before we hand over to Igbo people, that will come on name. In short, right now,
Let's leave Victor Moses.
Let him.
Okay, let's of course leave Victor Moses. Let's talk about another player. If Victor Moses cannot win the African Footballer of the Year award, maybe this one can win Ballon d'Or. Several months ago, Chelsea and Belgium's Eden Hazard, he vowed to make himself one of the world's top 5 players after being left out of the last edition of the Ballon d'Or. Of course, Cristiano Ronaldo won it. The Belgium and Chelsea winger, Chelsea playmaker, Chelsea attacker, and sometimes I don't even know his wing, has been in sensational form under new coach of Chelsea, Antonio Conte. And he has contributed his own quota, just like Victor Moses, and Chelsea have won the EPL. On the 27th of this day, he would try to, of course, make it a double for Chelsea. The question is Eden Hazard now good enough for the FIFA Ballon or for the Ballon d'Or? Has Eden Hazard truly played himself into one of the world's top 5 players?
Nope.
And who are your top 5 players? So this question is 3 in 1. First question, is he good enough for the Ballon d'Or?
Nope.
Has he truly played himself into one of the top 5 in the world?
Nope.
And who are your top 5 players? Take it one after the other.
Okay, let's take it one after the other. He never played himself into the Ballon d'Or award. He never reached. The Ballon d'Or still between Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. And anybody we want to come in right now is between Gigi Buffon, them Suarez, and then them Neymar. Those people are still there. And with those names I've just mentioned,
that's 5.
I've mentioned 5 already. Now, if we remove those elite 5 and try to bring in another group of people, there are still people who will be seated miles ahead of what's it called, Eden Hazard. People like Lewandowski, they still have a good stand, a better stand compared to Eden Hazard, because Eden Hazard, as much as he run round, it be like who the drive speed for roundabout. That's still one place a day. A fire speed, exchange the transition jab from jab 1 to jab 5. That's still roundabout. They never go anywhere. Somebody who took it the drive small on the straight lane, don't make progress pass him. The thing is, if you look for assists, as bad as the season for Arsenal, what's it called? Alexis Sanchez still had the better assist record than him. Alexis Sanchez still scored more goals than him. So Alexis Sanchez have 21 goals and 10 assists. So if you look at that, even Fabregas, who play only 10 games, have more assists than Eden Hazard. So on what ground? And there is one platform, I always used to measure Hazard. Ian Robben has been playing top class football since 2004. And Robben played for Chelsea. This same Chelsea played for Real Madrid, gone to Bayern, won the Champions League, won the league title almost everywhere he's been to. And the quality of performance that Ian Robben put up game to game, season after season, is 1 million miles ahead of Eden Hazard. Ian Robben did not win the World Footballer of the Year, neither did he win European Footballer of the Year. And nobody, make all this argument of Ballon d'Or with Ian Robben. And we all know Ian Robben at his peak is one, as in the one Australia take far from Nigeria. Now so Ian Robben take far. Peak Ian Robben versus peak Hazard. Now so the distance be. Even old man Ian Robben right now go bench Eden Hazard if they two play for the same club. Ian Robben go, if you not injure this Ian Robben go bench Eden Hazard. But we're not mentioning Ian Robben for Ballon d'Or. So what criteria is it that somebody is trying to sell the brand Eden Hazard? Because Eden Hazard himself, when they asked him yesterday, this is what he said. He said, before I can win the Ballon d'Or, this is, I quote Eden Hazard now, if Chelsea wins the Champions League next season and Belgium wins the World Cup in Russia and I perform well, I will win it. Which means, by that statement alone, he don't already talk, say this season performance so he not reach at the end. Because the whole of the Champions League, we're supposed to also give you points.
Some players can be modest and humble.
Eden Hazard is not one of those humble people. 2 seasons ago, they say it's better than Cristiano Ronaldo. He not come outside and say no. He agree. He cannot be modest. When they call a rat, we know how he behave. He cannot be. He's saying in his DNA to be modest. So leave modesty, modest and another person name. So leave modesty out of it. He's just telling us the truth. So if Eden Hazard can say that, I don't know the argument one another person won't bring. And on my own ground that Eden Hazard is not better than Ian Robben also means he cannot be there. So anybody where they fly the kite of that Fifi rat player, what they call Eden Hazard, don't they call a rat too? Now so they call her from London last year. I just say Conte come tweak a system.
There are some rats in the dressing room.
And they call it the Nazar joint. The Nazar was part of it. Yeah, because Eva Canaro and babe. The way Eva Canaro the massage and they use fat food, they touch the body, they make a heal. So leave them. You know the organic there. And the Nazar, he never even did top 5. Top 5 bar.
Okay, Sports Radio 88.9 Below FM. Let's hear from you. Do you think that Chelsea and Belgium's Eden Hazard is now good enough for the Ballon d'Or? And has he truly played himself into the world's top 5? That's another question. And who are your top 5 players in the world of football? Elegbete mentioned Messi. He mentioned Cristiano Ronaldo. He also mentioned the name of Gigi Buffon. And not forgetting Neymar. Who's the other player you mentioned?
Suarez, Lewandowski,
Suarez.
and the rest of them.
Okay, those are the players, of course.
Even this season, on the strength of this season, Gonzalo Higuain there ahead of even Dybala, small boy Dybala 2 days ago, they ahead of Edinal. Edinal play Champions League. You never play Coco Cup. You never play CAF Convention Cup.
Okay, I have, of course.
Premiership, no get competition. Somebody don't win the Premiership since October. October 9, the top of Premier League. Nobody competed there. Say now.
Bello Mansuru Ade says Tony and Elegwete. You people should stop talking about Chelsea players. Let them enjoy themselves now.
Bello, if I conquer,
he say, but
if I conquer, says what are your brain?
He say, but Hazard cannot win the Ballon d'Or. What about Ogedengbe Ahmad? Says my top 5: Ronaldo, Hazard, Messi, Robben, and Buffon.
He put Hazard ahead of Messi.
Yeah, he say.
You see that guy. You see that guy eat burnt and sour soup.
But if I want to even understand. If in England the best player is N'Golo Kante.
You know Hazard not win him. Chelsea player of the season, not Hazard.
Was that a mistake?
Oh God of heaven. Best player in England, not even because they're testing and become people to score goal. How many goals Kante score this season? Not up to 4.
If N'Golo Kante is the best player in
England, so how does Hazard figure in?
How do you reconcile that?
Chelsea player of the season is not Hazard.
Wow.
No, Chelsea player of the season. Watch. Last season, Chelsea player of the season was Willian Abi. This season, it's not gonna be Hazard. So where this flying of kites they come from? It's artificial smoke.
Bartholomew David says Hazard still they learn. He still they learn. He needs to improve very well. Maybe with more goals and more assists, he will get there. I have for Alex Bartholomew who says thanks a bunch. He will get there. I have Tubiyele Temitope says for me it is part of the top. He's part of the top 5. But not Ballon d'Or. Now my top 5 are CR7, Messi, Ibrahimovic, Lewandowski, and Buffon. Okay, for me it's part of the top 5, but not into the. But then it's not. Then I say CR7, Messi, Ibrahimovic, Lewandowski, and Buffon. You have it mixed up there. The model says Hazard is nowhere near the Ballon d'Or as compared to the likes of Messi, CR7, Suarez, Neymar, even Lewandowski. Well, are people saying that Hazard is now better than N'Golo Kante? But they've given N'Golo Kante the award as best player. Because all of this, nobody's mentioning the name of N'Golo Kante, even in the top 5. Elota Ifechuku says Hazard is yet to become a Ballon d'Or material.
He never reach. Hazard not did it.
He can't even make the top 5, but he can make the top 5. Top 5, CR7, Messi, Neymar, Buffon, and Hazard. Where is N'Golo Kante in all of this? That's the question I'm asking.
Because N'Golo Kante is the best player in the Premiership.
Yes, where is he?
But we judge this season, not just cumulative from 10 seasons ago, because in the past, all the past seasons, so you need to make that list.
If Ronaldo wins this Ballon d'Or, is he winning it from past season?
No, he's winning it from this season now. So the Hazard one at the top, so he now win player of the season for EPL. Okay. And he's not going to be player of the season for Chelsea.
Ishola Kudu says
so the Ballon d'Or not cheap.
Say
Hazard, they buy for Arena Market.
Says Hazard can make the top 10 but not the top 5. Chimobi Victor says Eden Hazard has done enough to be named the best player of the world because Suarez, Neymar, Buffon, Ramos.
Why is he not named the best player of the EPL? Chimobi Victor, self-acclaimed ambassador.
They say he has done enough, but then some of these tweets are mumbled up. Eden Hazard has done enough to be named the best player in the world because Suarez, Neymar, Buffon, Ramos are ahead of him.
So I don't understand
it's mixed up. A.J. Hillary says not yet. He's not consistent enough. I am Dr. Evans says Obama Young, Mane, Salah, Bertrand, Eunice, Keita, etc. These are players ahead of Victor Moses.
Oh, they don't call on that one again. Eunice.
he say even etc. is ahead of Victor Moses. Okay, Mr. Tubosu says. He's not good enough for it now. For now, still needs to be clinical in front of goal. My top 5: CR7, Messi, Suarez, Neymar, and Marcelo. Onye Buchi says Moses don't try, but as things stand, Moses no richo. I have, of course, your name is Chijoke Ochubili. Says he needs to be examined a bit. Sports Radio 88.9 FM. We're moving very, very quickly. Let's quickly remind you of the score lines from across Europe. 52 minutes played at Selhurst Park. That's where Crystal Palace.
Stop saying that. Just say Hull City have already been relegated.
That's where Crystal Palace are on the verge of relegating Hull City from the Premier League. What about the Serie A? 80 minutes played. Inter Milan have pulled a goal back. It is now 2 goals to 1. Eda, the goal scorer for Inter Milan. Sassuolo still leader in that part of town. Of course, Imelo got both goals. Got the first goal on 36 minutes. Got the second on 50 minutes before Ada pulled one back just 10 minutes ago. 2-1 is the scoreline. In China, of course, we have a Nigerian involved in the action. It's, of course, Tianjin Teda with Brown ID Day. They are losing at home. They are trailing 1-0 as Shanghai SIPG
with
are in
Oscar
front.
Co. Oscar
Yes.
Hawk.
Yes, Shanghai SIPG are in front, and they lead Brown ID Day.
Now only the losing club 9 Nigerian players they play for.
Oscar got the assist. Fuhan, of course, got the goal. Fuhan, he got the goal. And of course, they've been forced to make a substitution. Talking about Tianjin Teda, Li Yangying, of course, was withdrawn after 14 minutes by the coach.
He's injured.
Yes, and that's how it is, I tell you, in that part of town. Let's go back to your Twitter, your poster right here on social media. I have Atta Henry says, Hazard is not even better than Alexis. Look at the numbers over 3 seasons. Miles apart, goals and assists. Alexis Passam. Seriki Dewu says, ask Elegbete to stop beefing. Stop beefing, Elegbete. Hazard is one of the top 5. And I ask the question again. Is Hazard better than N'Golo Kante?
Better that person. Who could that person have the biso? Seriki Dewu, have you? Seriki, answer this question.
Because nobody complained, though. And,
when they give N'Golo Kante, nobody just say the what. When Hazard 3 seasons ago won Player of the Year in England, there was complaint everywhere because he not deserve him. So now, N'Golo Kante winner, there was no complaint.
The
so
sports writers gave him.
Yes.
And the players, the footballers themselves,
they give him.
voted N'Golo Kante.
Even fans give him. Where you can't put him there if you say Hazard
and N'Golo Kante by much standards or many standards does not even qualify to be in the top 5.
In the top 10, N'Golo Kante don't make top 10. It's hard to get blackface like you Shako Rob.
I saw one picture of N'Golo Kante where they sell ice water. Fantastic Photoshop. The picture.
I saw that picture too. I first faint.
Okay. Toby Bangoshe Goshin says he's not there at all. In fact, he disappointed when Herrera marked him out for 90 minutes. He's not
Herrera.
He's not selfish. He doesn't play free kicks.
No, people say he's not selfish. Now he be the highest assist giver. Fabregas play only 10 games, get more assists than him. So what did they play? Now the question why they ask, so unless maybe I don't know football again, it's not because they use the word it's not selfish. When you say a player that is not selfish, his name is Dennis Beckham or David Beckham. Their assist record, they'll be like highest goal scorer award. Everybody they give assist, Frank Lampard them. When they give assist, you say, oh, this is not assist.
Okay.
It's not selfish, you know they assist, you know they create goal. Now let the pass when they give people know they take score. Because then they pass away.
Okay, KBO Henry Abijoro says my top 5.
Other Momo pass where Kosha they give it a Gali that time.
Ronaldo, Messi, Lewandowski, Buffon, and Hazard. Joy Forever.
Where are going to look today?
Joy Forever.
I say now you need slap.
Hazard is out of it, not even top 4. He no did here. Victor Malaulu says, I know Elegbete doesn't like Hazard.
He not sabi play. That means I not like I not sabi. So anybody who are not saying the sabi play, that means I not like her. It's not about like he not sabi play ball.
Okay.
Choose him for worry for psychology. Not choose him. For my school, I not choose Hazard.
Okay.
They will beat him. They'll beat sense at the head.
Okay. Victor Malaulu says, I know Elegbete doesn't like Eden Hazard. The guy is good, but far from winning the Ballon d'Or.
So where you do where I did? You said 12. I said 1 dozen.
He said lots of players are ahead of him. What about Prince Debo? Says Eden Hazard is not good enough for the Ballon d'Or. Not even in the top 5, but definitely is in the top 10.
Okay, maybe.
Ali Adam says, Elegbete, okay, because Hazard no play Champions League. Him go play next season, don't worry.
He played last season. He played 2 seasons ago.
Maxwell says, make Hazard go look Bushabeg. Make him go look Bush after Higuain. They say even Higuain is above him.
He won 30 goals this season.
Onyebuchi says Hazard never reach unless na Ballon d'Or. Na Ballon d'Or, na he won't win. He's Ballon d'Or.
You know, if I sit down and watch Chelsea game, most times I just sit down, okay, let me take my pen and do my own analysis. I watch Hazard and I like, okay, what is this? Because even Alexis Sanchez, where they try for Arsenal, so he game they pepper me for eye. This guy, well, he never play anything, no. He never give a. Hey, you play against Arsenal, use a Coco Lente shine. They say that's how I play ball. I don't know ball.
Okay, Sports Radio 88.9. The CEO has joined us on social media. Says, here are my top 5. Ronaldo, Messi, Hazard, Buffon, and Aspilicueta.
That guy, you should be fired. Aspilicueta, and you be the CEO.
Wait, I see. And
you are CEO of nothing.
Those of you that this one I seen Aspilicueta and Hazard. Where is N'Golo Kante? Where is double SIM? Double SIM card. Where is he? Where is he? TMO says, Elegbete, what have you just said that Neymar is also better than Robben?
The way Neymar, no, I'm not saying Neymar better than Robben. I've not said that. I said Robben better pass Hazard. That even Neymar, as poor as his season did this season, so he better pass Hazard. All this talk one at the talk since nobody don't fit come and give me numbers that favors Hazard. Now just out of the sentiment, everybody talk is a Chelsea. Give me numbers that favor Hazard. Is it the highest assist giver for Chelsea? The shame where we say Hazard carry for head. We say Fabregas no dey play match. He get more assists than you will play every game.
But he has more goals.
Which is Fabregas a goal scorer? He has more goals than people they play. Does he have more goals than people where they play? They go Costa score one goal pass out. Yeah, score goal.
He's an attacking midfielder.
Alexis Sanchez have more goals and more assists than him. And Alexis Sanchez cannot make the top 4.
Okay. Chimobi Victor says, even my grandmother knows that Hazard won't win at the Ballon d'Or. Not my best 5. Ronaldo, Messi, Mbappe, Buffon, and Ramos. Which one is Mbappe again?
Mbappe na for Monaco no.
Top 5.
No, he don't give so now. I don't Mbappe say play pass Hazard now. I can play pass Hazard now. Combine French League and a teenager combine French League and Champions League. He got to the semi-finals. When this person they play for Lille at that age, if he come show up for Champions League.
Okay. Bartholomew
leave Hazard as another picture.
My top 5 will be Ronaldo.
If you put Hazard for the picture and Photoshop,
he say Lewandowski, Suarez, and Dybala. Nosa Benson Lugard says happy Sunday, Tony and Elegbete. Hazard never reach he never reach top 5 in this world, not this world, maybe another world. But very soon he will get there. I have Seriki who says, Anthony, please ask Elegbete to go and sleep. Hazard is one of the top 5. Messi, CR7, Buffon, Hazard, and Suarez. I have Omiachi Job says that Thiago Alcantara of Bayern Munich is better than Eden Hazard. No consistency from the Belgium. Akpata Tauhid says Hazard come to world best. Chevy Smart says, good day guys. Elegbete is too sentimental. Sometimes
music, the title of music.
Okay, so it's too sentimental. Sometimes he knows the truth, but because of sentiment, he will change talk. And that's coming from Chevy Smart.
That Chevy Smart not call anybody. Then like, Chevy Smart, you were not the sentimental. Call your top 5.
Okay.
So that your truth, let's compare your truth versus my truth. And then I go ask questions on your truth. More know whether you do. Now you the sing sentimental on me.
Okay, I have of course Chimobi Victor again who says Eden Hazard is Elena where Neymar and Lewandowski play football. He learns that. What about Paragon Master says CR7 Messi, Suarez, Neymar, Lewandowski, Hazard top 5. Of course, Sports Radio, we're still taking more of your posts and your messages. The one is very, very clear. If people like this topic, I just send the tweets.
The minute they send out.
Please don't be angry if I don't read your tweets. They are coming in thick and fast, and I'm reading them. Once I refresh, the one I see now they read. I just refresh now and 54 enter. Okay, let's take this one. Henry, you say I believe he has done enough to merit the award because as it stands, no other African player has done better. You're talking about Victor Moses. James Ifan Ichuku says CR7, Messi, Hazard, Lewandowski, and Dybala.
Where's Buffon in that list?
Okay, Dre _Leo Attitude says remove PSG match this season. What has Neymar done?
That is why Neymar is not in the top 5.
Okay,
Ogungbe. You understand me?
Ogungbe.
But we're not going to remove him because if you the same way they remove match, remove Bayern Munich match and Atletico Madrid match. What has Cristiano Ronaldo done this season? Nothing.
Okay. Ogungbe, so
that's how the team be. There are those matches where you rise to occasion. Go to France 98. Remove that finals. What did Zidane do? But he won the Ballon d'Or based on the strength of 2-headed goals. Goals where they play from corner kick. So the whole thing I said be if you go use 1 or 2 games, say give somebody pass mark. Also do the same thing for Neymar. But my question is, show me one PSG kind of match where has that played this season?
Let's even come back to this N'Golo Kante. Was it that then close their eye for England?
No, N'Golo Kante deserve him. And now people they tell me say are they sentimental. So with that time where they give N'Golo Kante, where they not give us that, what happened? You've accepted it. One person even go put Aspilicueta. Aspilicueta play match this season.
Look at this one now. Say
Aspilicueta they use winger to play fullback.
This one say Ogungbe say if you mention N'Golo Kante, then I will mention Casemiro, Busquets, because they've been boss.
Not true. Because those people combine league football and Champions League, and they still do well. Casemiro is in the finals, so he's in the finals. He's topping the league in Spain. He might win the double. He might win the league, the Champions League back to back. They call some Liliputan, that guy. So they say me they call snake. He say sucky blood.
Okay.
Hazard. They say call snake or reptile, snake, poisonous reptiles. He say sucky blood.
Okay, Prayer Evergreen says Hazard never reach. He never reach. My top 5: Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, Dybala. But with plenty of improvement, Hazard can join.
Hazard not go to improve. The Hazard will this season. He not go to improve. You know why? He game don't reach a peak. Anything Hazard do now to come down. Hazard be like Gareth Bale. Hazard is in that group of Gareth Bale will not win the World Footballer of the Year. He not get anything we play. He be like all those Andy Murray. All those kind of people they be. He not gonna win now. Like David Beckham.
Adeshola Adebambo says anybody that say Hazard and Moses are not good, I no get that person no get conscience at all.
When I stone, I get stone. I guess stone.
Okay. Wale says Luka Modric should make top 3. Luka Modric should make top 3 ahead of Eden Hazard. Dre_Leo attitude says it is obvious you're just hating for no reason at all.
Nigerian people like the word hating. It make them get satisfaction. Our politicians not teach them to use that word. If you not support their party, you are hating. They don't teach you now. The only word that they use. Bring points to back up your argument. That be the talk of it.
Henry Abijoro says, if I catch you for Chelsea party or Chelsea's party, I promise you.
What are they called?
You say, I promise you, you will not return the same way you came.
Kasena, wait, another one of you, they have been at this one, the same way put time like Jamakness. That this one.
You know what this can only mean one thing. If you say if you not return the way you came, obviously if you pass the road, not that you go pass now. Unless you want to pass one way.
Because this one verse now, I will go back. I'll go stand up for that Chelsea party.
No, unless you want to pass one way. That's the only way you go.
Kasena, this can be you. This can be another one day.
Don't drive one way. Sports Radio 88.9. Let's say that 64 minutes have been played. Crystal Palace 2, Hull City 0. What about elsewhere in football? Inter Milan and Sassuolo. 2 minutes of stoppage time being played inside the San Siro. Inter looking like they will be losing this game. Sassuolo, of course, still very much in front by 2-1. From 2:15, West Ham will take on Liverpool. Liverpool, of course, attempting to dash the hopes and the aspirations of Arsenal. We have the team news from that part of town. We'll tell you those that are doing it for West Ham and the ones indeed that are doing it for Liverpool. Very important match for Liverpool. West Ham are safe from, of course, obvious things happening elsewhere. They are safe, so they might just take it easy. They might take it easy.
Are you speaking as an Arsenal fan or are you speaking as football person?
No, they might take it easy. There's nothing to play for now. What are they playing for? Why you want to spoil the reggae of? Why you want to spoil the blues of Liverpool? Let's say that Adrian will be in goal for West Ham United. They have a back four of Collins, Reed, and Jose Font. They have, of course, it looks like a 3-4-2-1 formation. Aaron Cresswell will play as left back. Nordveit, Fernandez, and Biram. Those are the players in the midfield. They have 2 players just behind of course, a centre forward, Lanzini, Manuel Lanzini. Of course, this man has the shirt. He has his shirt in the dressing room of Lionel Messi. Yes, yeah. Manuel Lanzini. He, of course, scored the all-important goal that delivered the title to Chelsea. Of course, Lanzini. All the Arsenal fans say they will support West Ham today. Only today, they've confessed. After yesterday's game, they confessed that today they will support West Ham United. Lanzini and African brother, Ghanaian brother, Andre Ayew playing behind Caleri. What about Liverpool? They have 3. They have, of course, they're playing a 4-3-3 formation. 4 at the back, 3 in the midfield, and, of course, 3 in the attack. They have, of course, Simon Mignolet.
Porridge want to play today.
Simon Mignolet is in goal. Nathaniel Klein will play as right back. Joel Matip and Dejan Lovren will play in the heart of the Liverpool defense. An emergency left back in James Milner. Sabi miss penalty. Is of course,
only one way miss now.
Missing penalty.
What people? Okay. They will use one mistake to disqualify your 100 good.
James Milner is in the center. In the middle, they have, of course, Adam Lallana. They have Emre Can, Sabiskos Sangalo, and of course, Jorginho Wijnaldum is also there in the midfield.
Why is Firmino not starting?
Daniel Sturridge is leading the attack for Liverpool. He will be, of course, flanked by Divock Origi and Felipe Coutinho. On the bench for Liverpool, you have Trent Alexander-Arnold. You have Mark Grujic. Lourdes Karius is on the bench, reserve goalkeeper. You have, of course, Radvan Klavan also on the bench. Alberto Moreno, it's a left back, but he's been benched by a midfielder who is playing as left back. Alberto Moreno, better move on. Lucas Leiva is also there, and of course, Ben Woodburn is on the bench. And the man they might call Firmino is injured. He has a muscle complaint. He's not available. And their captain, Jordan Henderson, also has an ankle complaint, still not available. I think he's ruled out for the entire campaign. Same as Sadio Mane, who has a knee injury. For West Ham United, on their bench, they have Sofian Feghouli, came all the way to England from Algeria. They have, of course, Fletcher is on the bench. They have Angelo Ogbonna. He's Italian, but of course, he's Nigerian born. Quina is also on the bench for West Ham. Darren Randolph is a reserve goalkeeper. They have Rice on the bench, and of course, the man they signed during the January transfer window, Robert Snodgrass, came all the way to play football in the Premier League from Scotland. Out of this one, Miguel Antonio is out at eye injury. Andy Carroll, formerly with Liverpool, has a groin injury. He cannot play. Of course, Sheikha Kouyaté has a wrist injury, will not play. He's not in the 11. And of course, this man, Obiang, looks like an Angolan, but he plays, of course, he carries a Spanish passport. He's there. Diafra Sakho came all the way from Senegal. He's also out. He suffered a knock, will not play in this one. Kickoff is 2:15. Let's, of course, sign out at this point in time because our time is up.
Time, Barish.
Yes, it's up. Time for us to go join our partners in our UK
let me
studios.
go to the Chelsea party to see whether I go follow the same way where I go.
Okay.
Come back.
Let's, of course, go join our partners in our UK studios. They will complete the rest of the show. This is Football Live on Sports Radio 88.9 Bila FM. Chris Rivers and John Francis have been standing by. They will take us there, take us across Europe and everywhere football is being played. Stay right here.